Hello and welcome to another episode of Stoneblock 4. Now, as you can probably see, I have done something. I created a steam engine from Create. I am making biofuel to put this higher. Literally all I need to do is get more water into it, which I made these for and then never put in place. Okay, if it stops. God dang it. Okay, so now grab this because no, I gotta make sure that it's going the right way. And then I take one of these and just throw it in. And these are being fed biofuel. This is taking the sugar cane. It's being pulled. Okay, so here's how this is going. This was going to go a different route, but then it stopped being a different route because I had a mechanical arm taken from a depot that I had a storage controller access point. Like I do here, it was storage, the controller access point, a brass funnel. Ooh, that needs to be swapped back around. A brass belt funnel next to the depot so that it'll only feed 6 instead of just infinite. And then it had a mechanical arm grabbing it and then putting it into each one of these. Now that was good. That was great and all. However, it wasn't achieving the desired heat. Ooh, now I need to increase the size. That is perfectly fine. 13 more, that is enough for one more. Size upgrade. Now I just need to build up. It's a maxed steam boiler. Really just needed one more. Now I jump down. This is what was going to originally power the water pump. Then I found out I could just throw an egg in and call it good. Now if you wonder why the mechanical pump normally also this is here because I needed a way to get the water from over there to over here because I wasn't going to do this over here, so I did that. This was going to be in the way, so I put it up one so I could just walk underneath it. This is 1 block tall, and then I have an elevator that goes down here, and everything's the same except I have that. Also, I did some little upgrade over here. I put a depot down so I can just, in fact, here, let me just show you because I need to make more of this anyway. I did some upgrades while I was away. Well, I wasn't recording. I have kelp constantly being made. This is being made. This has a pump, mechanical pump, feeding water into this. So this is always full. One thing that I'm gonna have to constantly keep putting in there is something that I'm completely fine with. And then I'm working on getting this stuff, which this is easy. I literally just need redstone and osmium, which, and then, oh yeah, I also, what did I just grab? Okay, sorry. I also automated over here. It's behind there. It's using these pipes. As you can see, I used most of my advanced pipe upgrades. I had more. I no longer have more. Most of the stuff is upgraded, and they're all filtered so that it doesn't take the chunks. But now, only thing that is not automated, that needs to be automated, is netherite and draconium. But that is perfectly fine because I made the centrifuge, which allows me to make the biofuel. That doesn't work. I had to make 3 more blaze burners for that, but that was very easy. It's literally 4 iron sheets surrounding a netherrack, which we have infinite of. I was gonna do this, but this would have required too much effort. However, no, it wouldn't be necessary because I can literally just mechanical pump the lava, because I have. I'm pretty sure no, yeah, I have lava. Create source so that there's 2 flowing ones. Anyway, so I'm gonna throw this in there, this in there. Also, I made an elite. I did not make an ultimate because I did not have enough to make an ultimate. But I also upgraded the stress down here as well. So nope. That's about 128. Yep. Hold on. Chain drive. I want to make a couple of these. Because this guy is slow. So, oop. 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 Drop it down to 64 then. And now this guy is faster. Obviously I still don't have enough stress units to make it even faster. But, ooh, oh yeah. I should probably end that event. I don't know why I had this. I also went dungeon running. I went to the... I was having difficulties because I went to the nether and then obviously I updated it to the newest one. I had to go back and update because of the fact that Also, I don't know how I did that perfectly, but literally, top of that perfectly lines up with the top of that. It doesn't even cut it off. Oh, and also, I didn't say this, but I will be doing all these stone blocks. I will also be doing sky blocks too. I like those. I like the you can't do anything other than that packs. But hold on, I did enchant those, so we're gonna go to the spawn. But anytime I came back here after I went to the nether, it was having issues, and then we gotta go to the enchanter. Yeah, I can now buy time. I already have that. Then I can buy matter. I can also buy a totem of undying, but that's not necessary. I already have an enchantment library. I am working on making it the other thing, but that requires time, that, and effort. Oh yeah, also fabricator, because I'm pretty sure I accidentally did this. I upgraded the heat. Oh, water generator, sweet. Didn't know oh yeah, infinite cobblestone. I'm gonna buy that because that is, I made one of these. Oh, I made two of those. I can always grab that. Boop, 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 boop. Those are good to have. I don't need that. I don't need that. I can make an infinite of those. You know, I'm gonna get a thermoelectric generator. I already made one of those, and I already did that. That is actually kind of nice. The precision mechanisms are annoying to craft. Oh yeah, I should probably place order. But now I can upgrade my mechanism stuff. And now enchant, no, guidance, cause what? Oh yeah, I should probably, cause I did this one. Oh, that is amazing. I'm probably gonna eat it once, and then it's gonna go into a thing, because that is infinite food for them. I'm constantly picking stuff up, but that is good. There's also the eternal ham. Yeah, see? Infinite ham. Which can also be put into the unearther. So that is actually amazing. Yeah, I did this stuff. This took forever just because it required levels, so blaze gold. Ooh, I will strip that of its. Gotta get. And now I submit that. I submit that. Also, yes, we are at level 75 plus. If you're wondering where it is, it's down here. This is where it is. Also, see what I mean by that? I'm having issues with the loading, but that's fine. I currently can't do anything. Also, as you saw, we made the ME system. Oh yeah, and anything that I need to upgrade this. Speaking of which, could I technically use these? I'd have to wait for that to load, and I can't do anything while I'm here. So there's that. So yeah, see, there's a wall here, but I can't see it. I mean, I can, but I can't. And what else that I found out? This is all the stuff that I have. I should. You know what? If that is the case of why it's having issues, why don't I just? Oh, because not all of that is. That's all the stuff that is claimed, but not all the stuff that's loaded. There we go. Yeah, do be aware that sometimes the mod pack does have issues. Or, well, depending on the computer, you will have issues like that happen. Where it'll take a while for it to load. But now I have that enchanting upgrade in it. But now I shall go home. I think it's mainly because I have a lot of stuff going on here, so it's got loaded and all that. But I had to do a full computer restart. Oh yeah, hold on. I was trying to do something. Darn. Now I go home. And I do this, and this, and this, and this. The reason why I do that is because now it's even better. I do want to do that. This makes it so much faster, but now all the stuff that I've... Oh, whoops. Speed that up. I do have a lot of time now. Because even when I've not been building, I've been leaving it on. But I like having this because it tells you the exact amount you're losing versus what you're gaining. Right now, it's inputting as much as it's outputting. Because that is quite literally... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's take this out. So. Let that fill up, and then now I shall slowly put it in. The reason why I'm not putting it all in at once is because of what you just saw. I'm letting it build up. Does this multiply? No, hold on. Yeah. I found out this. Oh, neat. I can throw that there and then just slowly. Also, I do have a weighted mouse. I took out the weights because I've been getting snagging on something. Don't know what it is, but I've been snagging. Now I take it out. Yep. So this is the part where I'm probably going to stop. And let's see. How many energy do you have? Throw that in there. Now, yes, is it gonna take a lot of power? Yes. But nothing a speed up of stuff and throwing in lava eggs to do. And yes, I am working on more energy generation. But this is gonna go into the ME system. Because now infinite cobblestone. Even though we already had infinite cobblestone. Also, I'm definitely... I like the fact that I can do that because it is so nice. Okay, now this has gone down. I do plan on upgrading these, but however, I do need to fully do this. And remember, this stuff is temporary. All the stuff that's here, that is temporary. Most of the stuff is going to end up going upstairs. ME system is going to go upstairs. You can see where I was working on stuff. Also, that is right where the, I'm pretty sure that is right where the, yeah, this is here, because I needed a way to power this, and I was not going to have an ugly cable go all over the place, even though I could technically have done that. I just don't like the ugliness. Yeah, that's done. I need to make more of those, but I need to further upgrade that. Because I got that stuff from the goat, bees. Don't get me wrong, it's nice having that, but it's also annoying. Like this guy. Roll that up, and now I have... Cat just jumped up on my lap and smacked her head on the table. But yeah. I'm glad that these are now how they are. Probably gonna do... No. First off, I need to put one more in here. And it's now 17, 17. So now I split this up. Make that 20. And make that 20. What's that? Oh, must be this. Here, let me just... There we go. Because this... This will now pump it out. I could easily do the exact same thing where I put a depot down and then put an iron pipe from the depot to this. But, oh, played for 50 hours. Sweet. what's in this garden cloche. In fact, I can use it to make something. Kelp would have been better, but I'm probably gonna end up using it to make more moss blocks because moss blocks would be easier. I was gonna make a steam boiler. Not gonna lie, I was. Oratech steaming. I decided against it. Simply for the fact that would have been a pain in the butt. Ooh, I could have made these. It would be easy. But once again, I don't want to do that. This is actually, I am, like I said last time, I'm gonna make every single one of them. Also, since I went there and I got a blaze farm because I'm gonna need more of the blaze burners. I made this. I made this. I made this. I made that. That's all that stuff. Just. Still can't make this because I need this, and this requires enduring blocks. Oh yeah, and now we're gonna go down this route, which gives me the chronoton glass. How far do we go? 500 blocks. That-ish direction. And southwest. So I'm probably, which way is the pointed more towards? West. So nether. These. These only work if you now it's named, so now I just crouch, it'll take me there. It's just gotta, it just takes a sec. But yeah, I took the weights out of my mouse. I like having it heavy. I wish it was heavier, not gonna lie. And we are at the nether. 400 blocks. Not gonna lie, I should have brought diamonds. I should probably also get rid of all my, yeah. This is one of the worst things about that is you don't know what's between you and there. Oh, another one of those. Sweet. Arcane row. Let's see, what's this? Or beast. Wither skill. Yep. East end warp. Rain. Or please slate. And this thing. I wonder where those went. Oh, you're telling me I went too far? That's why? Or is... Okay, so... I take all of these just because they're good. And then if I find, I shall take them. Although I will say this, I have technically removed I should have grabbed diamonds. Wait, hold on. Wasn't there diamonds in that chest? There was a diamond. Oh yeah, I should probably throw that in there, throw that in there, throw that in there. I forgot to do that. Whoopsies. But yeah, anything I don't need right now. Oop. And remember, for these, the less hearts you have, the worse you have. The less time you have, the worse it is. Mana region, yes. That is a phenomenal one to have. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use up that diamond. You know what? I can throw these in lava to fill them back up, and I can break lava obsidian pretty instantly. Blocks to go. Mining all the way there. And look at that. It went from 300 blocks to 2. But yeah, I upgraded the base. I'm not gonna change the walls or anything. I like the walls the way they are. Also, one thing I didn't show you was the fact that I fixed the issue we were having with the mob farm. I just need to turn it back on. Honestly, I should probably God dang it. There's a stack more blocks to go. I was watching a video the other day, and it was about Minecraft and how it was basically teaching us how to count like 64 is base 64 and base 32 and base 16 and whatever. How it was teaching us to count in that stuff. You know, because some stuff can only stack so high. Now, I take that off. Oh yeah. I'm going to take this off just because I do not want it interfering. Also notice what this is. Oops, I forgot that was that. When I first did this, I was having ooh, I forgot that was giving me huh? Oh. I read the mana as health That. I'm gonna clean my hot bar. Oh yeah, gotta. I hope all of you understand what's going on. Oh yeah, and then we go. Where's the where am I going to? Ah, I see where I need to go. It's been a while since I did this. And when I did it, I only did it once. Technically, I've done it multiple times. I find it funny that they're using the temp pad. That I'm wearing disable, like I said, they're long fall boots. Oh yeah, I'll forget. Now I could do this. But it's just looking for the button. And that is permanently open now. I'm into this. I despise parkour. Thruster, cool. Yeah, this way. I did that on purpose, by the way, because there are secrets. So anytime I see something that is vaguely door-like, I am jumping for the chance. Hold on. Could I hit this? Yeah. Come on. Oh yeah. Ah. Now I do. I'm pretty sure that gold block is literally just to show you, hey, you need to go this way. Because there is no way to get anything. Also, we are at Summit. I have literally just need to fight the Ender. No! No! Come on. Give me my bread. See, this is what I mean. I can just chuck that in there. Also, I'm gonna turn this off. Haha! It's difficult to do it, so that way it was easier. As I showed you. There you go. We'll land on the edge first because one of these is not like the other. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Also, 90% of these volts. Yeah, when I first said this, I did not read the here because I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But I need to go down. You heard that, right? Oh, it moves that entire thing up. Okay, and now I can just put there. But yeah, you heard him. And a free artifact. Ring of Thrift. At first glance, an ordinary golden ring with a few small pink gems. However, their arrangement is not random. They somehow manage to retain the wearer's outgoing mana, preserving and returning it. Huh? Reserve. When casting the spell, 6 Oh, neat. So, let's throw that in there. That's actually neat. We need the worst one first, then throw it in there. I forget that these have that And now I should be able to. And no, I can't break anything, so I'm literally stuck doing this. Do, 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 do. Oh, huh. There used to be text here. And this is for the shoot the incinerator, that right there. Okay, here. These boots are starting to annoy me. So there we go. Ah. Do 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 do. Like I said, I dislike parkour. Oh, and look, back up in progress. Whew. No. Ooh. God dang it. I'm jumping too early. And I jumped too late. And now I throw this in there. And honestly, it might be good to have that. But it also wouldn't be good to have that in my thing. Because, hold on. R. Quantum Go. Oh yeah, I can get them from the Quantum Go. That's one of the reasons why I do not disable it. What? By the way, this does not come with the mod pack. Unless they added it. Bramblethorn. No. Oh no. I'm pretty sure they do have simply swords. What they don't have is this. Better combat. Which is what I like, because I can dual wield. Whew. Now, come over here and grab that. Now we go over here. I somehow missed. That's fine. Get. Can I change this? That is one done. Now we go back all the way up there. Now that I'm all the way back up here, can't get in there anyway. So now we walk around, press this orange button. Whew, that was Like I said, I am awful at parkour. Ah. I didn't see the button. Whew. Okay, so where's the orange one then? Yep, it's right there. Also, you can keep track of your progress by looking at this. See, I got 4 to do. And actually, I think it's 5, but and remember, you have to do this without being able to fly. Oh wait, no. I gotta go over here. Oh yeah, one thing I could have done is please disappear. Thank you. After I get in here and press this, I can take this back because you're gonna need it anyways. That was the purple. And now there's the blue left. And as you can see, every time I do that, do not throw the companion cube. You do not get any more. God. Once again, proving that I'm awful at parkour. Why is that on my head? There we go. Woo. And now we go over. Woo. No! No! So yeah, even if you get the ability to fly already, you can't fly. It literally grounds you. You will get a bright red text and stating that creative flight is not allowed in this structure. Anywhere else, and it's fine. When I did this backwards. Funny enough. Now you place this down. could have sworn there was 5. And then here is where it is. Here's where people think it is. See? It tricks you. And there is invisible blocks right there. This is what happens if you fall. You literally go back there. Now we go home. And then usage. Reinforced glass viewers. Aluminum ingots and obsidian. Oh, gotta wait for it to load. Yeah. It's just issues with stuff talking to each other that this does. And I like to look at this because this will tell me that, hey, you can't do this. So, yeah. But the thing is I'm not doing this on a server like other, like the two that people that I've watched play this. I do not watch them ahead of what I'm doing, what I've done. In fact, if I'm ahead of them, I just continue watching. If I'm behind them, then only watch them if I am stuck. Like when you're working on getting the Fortron stuff. Just waiting on this to load. In fact, I'm probably gonna end it here because I'm having issues. First time I played this, I was having issues like this. I even restarting it didn't work. So I ended up having to restart, and then the next one, it was just fine. So I figured they'd fix the bugs and stuff. But I hate having these issues. But there's nothing I can do about them right now. Although one thing I am gonna end up doing is using this infinite cobblestone and putting an export on here and have those that instantly just infinitely just pump stuff out, pump the matter balls and the singularities. The singularities, because I'm gonna need to use them for multiple things. One of them being one of the things I'm gonna use it for would be a quantum ring, so that I can. I'm gonna have a crafter that's connected to the world engine. And because if I have the crafter connect to the world engine, I can just put crafts in there that I'm gonna be constantly using, like the Chronoton star. Becomes depleted when you make the Chronoton glass. Throw it in with another star, and you get this. And you're gonna need Chronoton glass for stuff. You're gonna need it to make this. Also, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not really looking forward to. Not gonna lie. Ooh, I could make these. This is just insane though, because it requires final star. And none of the stuff past the first one, as you saw. Maybe. I don't remember if I recorded that or not. Has no EMC. Oh yeah, one of the reasons why I made the steam engine, the great steam engine, is to use this. But this requires mechanical crafters, which would be easy to do, to just make and be done. Because this is literally an iron plate and rose quartz, which rose quartz is literally 8 redstone and quartz per. And then you sand it with sandpaper. Huh. That's... Gained by capturing a viable entity with a dubious container. Or strange matter, and with dubious container creates that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be making gonna make ultimate fluid tanks. They're gonna be stored elsewhere. Well, not elsewhere, but they're gonna be stored in a place. I'm gonna create a room, and I'm gonna connect all of them to the ME system. Well, do be aware that World Engine can error out, which means you have to do that, which means, and most of the time the reason why it errors out is not because you screwed it up, but because of other stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'll probably because otherwise it's just gonna be a Q&A basically. But thank you guys so much for watching, and bye bye.